But sometimes small things can lead to big health issues.
This is true. It's something that a lot of people forget, and in terms of, we just discussed a simple cavity. People really don't like going to their dentist, and sometimes it's fear of pain, other times it's fear of it's going to cost too much money. But I think here today we're going to talk a little bit about leaving these things behind can lead to big problems.
So let's first of all tell everyone what a cavity is and why it can lead to such a big problem.
All right, well, a cavity is basically caused by bacteria, so microscopic organisms that glue to the leftover food in your mouth, and mixed with saliva, they adhere to the surface of the tooth. Let me just show you and demonstrate how this works.
Yeah, I was wondering what the cantaloupe was for.
Well, actually, I'm a bit hungry here, guys.
Okay.
So what's the cantaloupe?
Let's just imagine this is a tooth.
Okay.
Now, the outer structure of a tooth is called enamel, and this is very, very, very hard. But bacteria can just deposit slow amounts of gunk, let's say, on this
Even
tooth.
more so if you never floss or brush your teeth.
These things feed off sugar. So the bacteria that causes decay, their main prime source of nutrition is sugar. That's why us dentists and doctors are always saying, stay away from sugar. So I'm about to perform a little surgery here.
This is why we don't like to go see the dentist.
This is why I never go to the dentist.
All right, so let's see what happens in the internal structure of a tooth if just a superficial cavity, look what that can do inside. So what happens is that actually seeps inside. Now, what people don't know is that the internal structure of a tooth is a lot softer than enamel. So a small hole, a small cavity on the enamel looks like it's not a big problem, but if left untreated, it can create a much deeper problem. And this can lead to, if it reaches the pulp or the vessels, the blood vessels and the nerve, can lead to an abscess.
And an abscess can grow to the size of that cantaloupe.
You're completely right there, Dr. Travis. An abscess can eventually lead to death. But inside these abscess cavities, you have the most gross quantities of bacteria that if you just pinprick them, it literally shoots out, and it's horrible. Your breath will stink, it will affect your love life, it will affect so many things.